Overseas now to the Winter Games and the end of Lindsey Vonn's against-the-odds comeback. The alpine ski racing legend crashed on the slopes just seconds into her downhill run. The 41-year-old Vonn was making that incredible return just 9 days after rupturing her ACL. But in team figure skating, the U.S. bringing home the gold. ABC's Maggie Rulli is at the Games with the latest.
Tonight, heartbreak for Lindsey Vonn on the Olympic slopes. 41-year-old Vonn racing in her fourth Olympics. But just a mere 13 seconds into the downhill race, she crashed. You can see here her pole hitting the gate. Vonn, heard screaming in pain, was airlifted off the mountain and later underwent surgery for a fracture in her left leg. This race was set to be her comeback moment, even after tearing her left ACL just last week. We spoke with Vonn's teammate, Sam Morse. He calls downhill one of the last gladiator sports.
It looks like Vonn maybe nipped her pole on one of the gates.
If you're planted on the ground, that's one thing. You can usually kind of use your core and rotate it, but she's in the air, and it's really hard to correct that.
Vonn won gold in this event at age 25 at the 2010 Olympics. And today, 16 years later, her teammate, Breezy Johnson, became the only other American woman to do the same. And in figure skating, the USA gliding to gold in the team event. Tied with the Japanese team going into the final skate, it was all up to the U.S.'s superstar, Ilya Malinin, known as the Quad God, and the only skater to have ever landed a quadruple axel in international competition. Malinin landing quadruple jumps tonight.
What is it like to be known as the Quad God?
It's honestly, I'll say it's an honor. It always gives me that thrill to land it because it's such a unique element.
And Lindsey, after that absolute nail biter, the U.S. now stands strong with 2 gold medals, both of them won today. And Lindsey, if you're wondering, how does Ilya do it? Well, he told us that before every skate, he eats chocolate. Lindsey?
The Quad God. Maggie, thank you. There's still much more ahead on World News Tonight this Sunday. An Atlanta Falcons star linebacker appears in court charged with domestic abuse. The alleged victim, a rising star in the WNBA. And ahead of his historic Super Bowl halftime show, we hear from music sensation Bad Bunny in his own words.